Okay, Powell family, what is up? And welcome to day one of Grit and Grind. For this first part, we're going to take a fit test. So I'm going to have a timer going. We're going to have 1 minute on the clock to get max push-ups, sit-ups, or squats, and how long we can hold a plank. So grab your journal, make sure you log down all your reps so that way you can keep it throughout the program. We'll do your fit test again halfway through on week 4, and then again at the end of week 8, and be able to see our progress throughout the 8 weeks. So whenever you're ready, we're just going to start with the push-ups. If you do them modified, just make sure you write that down, and then later throughout the program, maybe you get a couple on the feet, and we'll see how that goes. So pick on the feet or modified. 1 minute on the clock, just as many push-ups as you can get for your fit test. Get ready, set, and 1 minute on the clock. Full range, chest hits the deck, and then all the way back up. If you start on the toes, just make sure you're counting your reps on toes and modified, and then write that down. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Core is strong. We don't have to go speedy here. I want full range, really good, strong push-ups. You have 20 seconds left. Get the chest all the way down. And time. Okay, so make sure you write a record of that. How many did you do on the toes, if any? How many did you do modified? And then take a little breather. And we're gonna do the exact same thing, but with our sit-ups. So shake it out. Relax the arms. So the sit-ups, how you'll record this is if you have the arm assisting, you'll write that down. But if you have the fingertips behind the ears or on the shoulders, write down unassisted. If you alternate, just make sure you're keeping track of which is which, so we can keep track throughout this 8-week program. All right, go ahead, get on your backs. 1 minute on the clock for sit-up effort. 3, 2, let's go. All the way up, all the way down. Shoulder blades hit the deck. You sit all the way up so the chest is right over the hips. If you can, ground through the heels. Make sure the feet aren't popping up off the floor. And remember what arm variation you take, and make sure to write that in your journal too, because maybe right now on day 1, you're using the arms to help throw you up. But maybe by week 8, you won't need that assistance anymore. Nice job, stay with it. Exhale on your way up. Inhale down. Keep those feet planted. Again, we're not going for speed here. We're going for really strong reps. And release. All right, write down what your arm variation was and how many reps you got. Take a quick breather, and we're gonna transition into squats. All right, get ready for your squat challenge. The feet are gonna be a little wider than hips distance. Feet turned out somewhere between 11-1 and 10-2, but not 9-3. We're not doing 3A squats for our challenge. All right, get ready. Squat fit test on the deck. 3, 2, and we go. All right, arms stay out in front of the chest. Drop your hips. Make sure we're not shrugging the shoulders. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Try to get your hips as low as your knees. Spine is really long, chest is lifted. Arms stay in line with your chest the whole time. So make sure we're not taking them overhead at the bottom. Pull the shoulder blades together so we're not rounding the upper back, and count your reps. Nice job, stay with it. Exhale on the way up. Relax those shoulders. 20 seconds left. Get really low. Try to have that same range of motion for each squat. and time. Okay, record your squats. And our last one is plank. If you want an exact time, I recommend getting out your phone and setting a stopwatch. If you're not doing this with me live, I'll have a timer on the screen for you. If you're not have any of those options, I'll give us 5-second countouts. But I recommend having your own stopwatch to count it, because maybe you'll be at like 53 seconds. So that way you can really track your plank progress. All right, let's get ourselves set up. Starting tabletop. Make sure the wrists are directly beneath the shoulders. Corkscrew the hands into the earth so the inside of the elbows face forward. We're all going to start on our feet at those 5-second increments. Unless you have your own timer, just write it down whenever you drop to the knees to modify. Ready, set, let's go. All right, core is really strong. Booty is not piked up in the air. 5 seconds. Crown of the head pulls long. 10 seconds. Keep that belly button pulled in. You got it. 15. Keep driving those heels back. 20 seconds. Remember, if you modify, just record when you drop to the knees. 25. Shoulders down away from the ears. 30 seconds. Stay really strong. 35. 40 seconds, you got it. 45. Ooh, arms are shaking. 50 seconds, come on. 55. And 60. If you were able to stay up the whole time, awesome job, write down 60. When we get to week 4, we're gonna record how long we were actually in that plank. But for now, we're just on day 1 gonna stay with that 60 seconds. So make sure you wrote down push-ups, how many on the toes, how many modified, sit-ups, what your arm variation was, how many squats, and how long you're in a plank. Make sure you keep your journal handy. You'll need it over the course of the next 8 weeks so we can really track progress. And that's it for your fit test. I will see you guys later for day 1.